lot of people are very enthusiastic over this new chain called Sui, created by a lot of ex-Facebookers. It reminds me kind of like Aptos. I actually don't know the technology, whether or not it's really amazing, but there just seems to be a lot of hype. And even CZ tweeted this because, well, once upon a time, I think he was friends with Justin Sun. Remember I said, don't trust Justin Sun, right? Because he's doing shady stuff like this all the time. So I guess Sui's going to launch on Binance Launch Pool. And then Justin Sun decides to just deposit $56 million because, of course, he wants to just grab as much tokens as possible, right? Being a whale. And then CZ's like, no, we don't want to airdrop to whales. We want to be fair to the community, to the retail investors. So now Justin Sun, feeling embarrassed and outed by CZ himself, now is trying to reverse that $56 million because CZ he says there was going to be repercussions. I don't know what that means. If he's going to ban Justin from Binance or something like that, right? See, this is why I don't. People always ask, why don't you trust Justin? Just do a history research, or yes, just search up Justin and see all these things that he has pulled back in the day in 2017, 2018, 19, 20, all the way until now. And you realize, it's amazing that Justin Sun wasn't the very first SBF, that he actually didn't cause some kind of major catastrophe over the years, because he has participated in just as much shenanigans, if not more. And he may have something to do with Luna's collapse too. I got to talk about this since it's unavoidable now. Many of you guys know there is a new meme coin that's not a dog coin called Pepe, and it has outperformed everything so far. It's gotten so big, it's become the third largest meme coin out there, right? And you know what? When Sheeb was up and coming, I'm like, there's no way we'll ever get another Doge. And then we got Sheeb, and it's the biggest performer of all in all of crypto history. Billionaires were actually made from Sheeb. So it's a wild ride for some of these meme coins. So I'm just going to give a shout out to Pepe. Does not mean I'm endorsing them by any means, and they could be crashing immediately after I show this. But that's the way it is with meme coins. Sometimes they pump infinitely, right? And the only good thing I say is it causes people to come into the space, and when they dump, and 99% of them do, most of those people leave. However, some people stay. And it's a really good utility, I guess, in terms of grabbing new users. But if you want to participate in meme coins, do a very small amount. Don't degen all in, because, like I said, it could crash 99% right afterwards. And a lot of them do. Most of them do, because they're just rug pull projects, and you just really don't know. Okay, so be careful. Be careful. And right, Ethereum's next upgrade will be basically getting them ready to scale. Even though Ethereum did upgrade, made a big switch, and also made unstaking available, right, it still really can't scale at this point. That's why layer 2s like Arbitrum and Optimism and ZK Sync and even Polygon and Phantom and all the other EVM compatible chains out there, the reason why they're so hot is because Ethereum still really can't scale. And that's why congestion is still high. Sometimes it takes $20-$30 to make a transaction, to make a swap, right? It's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. So that is what they're going to start working on, is getting ready for the big upgrade eventually that will include sharding and making Ethereum very, very scalable, right? So that's the next big upgrade. Also, in terms of the unstaking, it seems like 88% of the recent ETH that were unstaked were from exchanges. Okay, makes sense, because a lot of people, you think about it, the people that use the central exchange the most are the retail investors, the ones that just kind of FOMO'd in and they don't quite know how to use a DEX or even a self-custody wallet. Majority of people watching me right now still don't know how to use a self-custody wallet. That's the funny thing. It may seem like everyone knows. No, they don't. Most people watching this don't know how to use a self-custody wallet. But so this makes sense, right? But the thing is, on the flip side, even though there has been so many that unstaked from centralized exchanges, there have been equal amount of people staking now in DeFi projects and liquid staking projects. That's kind of offsetting that. But as time goes on, hopefully more and more people learn how to use some of these other services, DeFi services. One of the reasons why now I have Aaron helping me create videos for DeFi Fridays so that people can learn more about it. But I could tell people are uninterested in it because they just feel safer or more convenient to use the likes of Coinbase or Binance or Kraken or whoever, right? But one of the ideology, okay, of crypto is that you are your own bank, right? Not your keys, not your crypto. That's what most people don't understand yet. And they think that someone like Coinbase can't ever shut down. Just like people think that First Republic Bank or Signature Bank or SV Bank can never shut down. But they do. They do, right? And these kind of centralized exchanges or entities could also shut you down. Many people have been shut out. Their account gets frozen. They get removed from the platform. That happens, okay? So as much as I like Coinbase and Binance and everyone else, right? But the whole point is in crypto, you can safeguard your own crypto. You can safeguard your own money. It's personal freedom, financial freedom that no one could take away from you. No one could shut you out and close your account or seize your assets, right? So still very important to learn about how to do that, how to safeguard your own crypto through a self-custody wallet. Mastercard, I covered them recently. They partner up with Solana, Polygon, Aptos, Avalanche to create common crypto standards. Interesting. Not that any of these projects really or chains really need Mastercard to do that, because there are projects already that's doing this, but it's kind of, separated, secluded. Every chain has their own projects, right? So maybe the good thing that comes out of this is, yes, they all come together and work together and come up with some kind of standard, but, it just kind of shows you that even legacy financial systems are getting involved because they even see the future, Web3 future, Web4, whatever, Web5, right? It's going to be created on top of these decentralized networks, right? The ones that we have heard of before. And then what else is going on? Solana, Helium completed its upgrade, so it's fully migrated to Solana. This happened just, a few weeks ago. Outside of that, I haven't heard much happen with Solana. Aptos is introducing delegated staking, which makes it easier for people to stake smaller amounts, and you can get a validator to basically stake for you. Basically, that's why it's called delegated staking. So it just makes it easier for people to stake.